A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go, yellow.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cap pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Finding Flowers. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. All right, here we go. 4th down with Stafford. Throw is caught by the back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
50, green. Ready.
First down, a run with Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut, go. Check, hut.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 back.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowned, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ready.
Love throwing on 4th. That one is caught. Horton has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
38. Down. Hut.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Red, 38. Drill green. Ready?
It's Barkley again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This is Irving on 2nd. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Stafford gonna go on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 18 yards there, and the Falcons will have a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. This one's caught. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Stafford from the gun. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and short. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Quick. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Fights his way through a tackle. A lot of space ahead. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Hits his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Irving here from the gun. He gets forward, next back 4 yards. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Here's Madison again. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So the hurry up here. Madison. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game in the first half. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
I'm trying, Joe.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 10, 40.
Love out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Claw, 10. Smash, red. Drill, green. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. That pass is caught by Horton. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
3rd and 1 now. Love. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Hopefully now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Falcons with a 1st and 10. Right back to Irving now. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Finds the in route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Irving trying to run for the 1st. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Irving gets it on the draw. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Sanford. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Watch out now.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Chased out to his right. That throw comes up short. Needed a little more muscle on that one. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. So it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Atlanta.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Stafford throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. There he goes, right sideline. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Cut 33. Yell. Cut.
Love from the gun. On the move, headed right. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Once again, Irving. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Stafford is hit. The ball is out. Going the other way. Lions have it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Foot ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Down. Drill 50. Green. Ready.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going to run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ready, go. Yellow.
Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. Third and goal from the 1.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
On the ready.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal.
Set. Hut. Hut.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half.
They said what? Yeah, man. Damn, my defense ain't shit, boy. I'm surprised I made it this far with them. Hell, I had to give up some damn picks and shit to get what's her name?